This video is from Irwindale Public Library and is for a take-home craft packet where you will get most of the supplies to make a donut and a cookie. And here's a picture of the final craft. And you will need a few of supplies from home such as scissors, markers or paint, and then you're going to need some glue, something that's strong like hot glue, fabric glue, liquid glue, super glue, something like that. So let's get started. First, take your template and you're going to cut it out. We see that's our donut shape, and then we also have our frosting shape. Then you need to trace the donut shape 2 times on the color of felt that you get. You'll get brown or white or light brown, and you might want to use a Sharpie or a marker to trace, only because you want to make sure the marker shows up so it's easy for you to cut out the shape. And then do the same for your frosting shape, just trace it. I'm going to use a pen here because the marker would bleed through a little bit too much. And you're just going to use your frosting color, whatever you get. Everyone will get a little bit something different. So just trace and then cut out the shape. So we'll see how it looks when it's all cut out. This is my frosting, I've cut out the middle. This is my donut, that's how it's layered when it's flat. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate my frosting. So I'm using some fabric paint, but you definitely don't have to. You can really use markers. If you do have paint, that works well. I'm doing some sprinkles, but feel free to look on Google and look up some images of donuts. And you can look up the different options you can do for decorating. You can do like little streaks of frosting. If you have some glitter at home, you can add some glitter. You can color, whatever you want to do to just make it look unique to you. And let's see how my final product looks. Very nice. So now I need to glue the 2 donut pieces together. And I'm using hot glue, and I know a lot of people are probably not going to have that. So you just need to have some type of heavy duty glue. A glue stick is probably not going to be strong enough since we're going to also be stuffing the donut, but any type of heavy duty glue is probably going to be okay. Also, if you want to, you could sew the donut together if you're comfortable with sewing and if you have some sewing supplies. So if you notice, as I'm gluing, I'm not gluing it all the way closed. I'm leaving some space because we're going to begin to stuff the donut and then we'll glue the rest. Okay, so next, let's start adding some cotton. So to stuff the donut to give it that 3D appearance, you're going to need 6 cotton balls total. So it's easier if you can kind of rip these cotton balls into smaller pieces and then put them inside the donut. If you also noticed, I did not glue the central hole of the donut shut, only because I want to give it more of like a jelly donut appearance. But if you don't want to do that, definitely make sure you glue that part too before you start adding in the cotton. If you try and add the cotton and then glue it, it's definitely going to be a little bit harder, and your glue just might not work because there will be too much cotton. So just stuff your donut to the consistency that you like it, and then you're going to need to glue that open side closed. And what I'm going to do, but you don't have to do this, is I'm actually going to color the center of the cotton part because I want to look like it's a jelly donut. So again, you don't have to do this. You can either push the cotton all the way inside or make sure you glue your donut closed, but however you want your donut to look. And let's see how mine is looking so far. I like it. So now I just need to glue my frosting down. And I'm just using some liquid glue. I don't need to use hot glue this time. And let's just put it on top and then we will pat it in. And then I'm also just going to kind of puff up the little jelly in the center. And there's my donut, yay! So to make our cookie crafts, you'll need from home glue and scissors, and optional, some Modge Podge or white glue. And here's my cookie, it looks delicious. So first you're going to need to draw a circle on your piece of cardboard, and then you're going to cut it out. This is going to give our cookie a nice firm base. And next, you're going to put some glue all over that piece of cardboard. We are going to be gluing on 3 cotton balls onto one side, so that is going to give our cookie some of a 3D effect. And let's take our paper bag and we're going to cut it open. So just cut off the bottom. You can save the bottom and use it for something else if you want. and then also just cut open the whole bag, so cut down one side so that we have our whole bag available to use. And next, lay your cut out piece of the lunch bag underneath the cookie, and then just draw a big circle around the cookie. So you want it to be an inch or two past the cookie. Draw it all the way around, and then we're going to remove our fluffy cookie and cut out that circle. So here is my cutout lunch bag in the shape of the circle, and now you're just going to go around the whole circle and just make small slits all the way through the circle. And now you want to lay the cookie down, cotton side down, and then what we're going to be doing is folding those slits over. We're going to be gluing them to the back of the piece of cardboard. So just put glue on your cardboard or on the paper, and then just fold each piece down and glue them to the back. I'm reinforcing mine with a little bit of tape. And let's make some chocolate chips. So I'm going to be using a hole puncher to cut some small circles, but you definitely don't have to. You can just cut them freehand too. And then I'm also cutting my little circles in half just to make the chocolate chips look more natural, but again, you also don't have to do that. And then just glue all your chocolate chips on. And this is an optional step. I'm just going to paint over the cookie with some modge podge. It'll give it a little bit of a shiny appearance. You can also use white glue, or you don't have to do this at all. And that's the last step. Just let it dry and you'll be done with your cookie and your donut. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time when we share another video.